Good evening and thank you for joining us. We've learned today that former Edmonton Eskimo and Alberta Premier Don Getty has passed away. Now we'll have more on that story in just a minute. First, Vermillion RCMP are asking the public to be on the lookout for a man who robbed the Innisfree Petro-Canada store with a handgun on Valentine's Day. Police say this man entered the store on the early morning hours of February 14th and escaped with an undisclosed amount of cash and cigarettes. He fled the area in a black Lincoln Navigator that was stolen from Saskatchewan and may still have Sask plates. RCMP are looking for a Caucasian man with a medium build, about 5'6". He was wearing a black hoodie and a Superman hat. Anyone with information about the crime is asked to call Vermillion RCMP or Crime Stoppers. And we have an update to a story we brought you yesterday. Police have located and arrested Luke Titus White at a residence in St. Paul. That happened this morning. White had been unlawfully at large since Wednesday. A court date has yet to be determined for his charges, which include theft under $5,000, personation with intent, escaping lawful custody, and obstruction of a police officer. Well, it's a chance to show support for the Lloydminster Rescue Squad. After last year's successful fundraiser, the second annual Sirens and Sapphires Gala has been scheduled again for this fall.
Well, I think last year we had a great packed event, and I think we're expecting nothing less than this year. We're expecting, I think, quite a few more people to come out. It's going to be a great event.
The squad is made up of 21 members who respond 24/7 to water, farm, collision, and search and rescue emergencies in the community.
The goal this year for Sirens and Sapphire is to raise enough money to purchase two items that we've been looking for in the last little while.
That equipment is specialized for nighttime searches. The event will bring members of the community together with the rescue squad to hear their stories and to say thank you for the hard work they do every day.
We have the entertainment planned. We have Danny Hooper coming back again to auction off the items for us. So we have, and actually the band is from Vancouver. It's #1 party band in Vancouver, 10 Soldiers.
The gala will take place on October 15th. Well, Pink Shirt Day has come and gone, but many anti-bullying campaigns are still going strong. One of which is teaching kids how to become someone's hero by reaching out and standing up for those experiencing forms of bullying. The message is being delivered in schools all over Saskatchewan by heroes to many, professional athletes.
Bullying does happen in the locker rooms. It's hard to imagine because, you always come together and you want to win. That's the goal.
A former Saskatchewan Rough Rider Luke Mullinder made a stop in the border city yesterday to speak with Holy Rosary students about building healthy relationships. He says because athletes are often looked up to, there's a responsibility to use their platform to spread a positive message.
These kids hear a guy like Nick Dembski talk, and all of a sudden he's talking about a situation that those kids are seeing or those kids are in. And it just does a total 360. It's no longer my heroes in front of me. It's this guy's me.
Riders trained through the Red Cross curriculum have been conducting workshops in schools and universities over the past week as a preventative approach to the problem. Mullinder says bullying is an issue faced by many households, including his own.
My daughter, she went through that a little bit, but it was cool. I was lucky. I obviously knew, some avenues we could take. And we cut the problem off before it got too major. And that's the thing, right? Not everybody knows, what to do.
He was also a guest speaker at the first ever Let's Imagine No Bullying event last night to help offer resources to parents going through the same thing. A Sheepdogs concert and the Cutter Rally for Cancer are just two of the events happening in Lloydminster this weekend. And Atita is feeling good in this week's What's Happening.
If you love rock and roll, then the Vic Juba is the place to be on Saturday because the Sheepdogs are coming to Lloydminster. The popular band from Saskatoon made history in 2011 after being the first unsigned band to grace the cover of Rolling Stones. And they've already received 3 Juno Awards. You can get your tickets online or in person at the Vic Juba Theatre box office. Well, it's forecasted to be a beautiful day tomorrow, so why not switch out your toque for a cowboy hat? And head on down to the Lloyd X for the 13th annual Cutter Rally for Cancer. You can participate by entering your own cutter and team or by horseback riding, but if you don't have a horse, you can still come on down and enjoy a warm winter sleigh ride, knowing all proceeds from the event go towards helping the fight against cancer. Registration kicks off at 10 a.m. and there are some great cash prizes this year, including a $2,500 travel voucher and a $2,000 cash prize. Get your tickets today at the Lloydex. Well, if you love to rock out to Selena Gomez in the car like I do, then email your name and phone number to tvcontest@newcap.ca for your chance to win Revival. Her latest album includes hits like Number 13 on the iTunes Hot Track, Hands to Myself, and Same Old Love. And as always, thanks to John for providing us with the music. For dinner and dancing, head on over to Marshall tomorrow night at 5 o'clock for the Telemiracle Kinsman Foundation. And while there's so much to do here in Lloydminster, whatever you decide to get up to this weekend, I hope it's a great one. I'm Hannah Tita, and that's what's happening.
All right, Gerard's on the desk for our first look at weather, but first we had some special guests in the Newcap studios this morning. And I'm very excited to announce a special newscast is coming up in the near future. I'm excited about it. You're excited about it.
Super excited.
Yeah, we have some special guest anchors. They'll be coming in. Inspector Suki Mange, Staff Sergeant Joe Wenish, Sergeant Sarah Knelson, and Constable Grant Kurzinger will be in the Newcap studio for 2 5 p.m. newscasts. It's going to be great times, and we had some fun showing them a little bit of what's going to be going on here. Tell us what you're going to...
That green screen is always a tricky situation.
That's me trying to explain...
Sergeant Joe there.
Trying to explain the teleprompter, how that works there. And then that is the view. That's actually what we're looking at right now.
The bright lights coming in at us.
So these newscasts with these special guest anchors are going to be on Wednesday, March 9th and Thursday, March 10th. So make sure to tune in to see these guys. I think they think it's going to be probably easier than I think it is going to be for them.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, Constable Grant has always been good one for some ad-lib lines.
Exactly, right.
Inspector Suki Mange is always good.
Exactly.
Very
so that's going to be a good time.